Hi, it's Monica from Mystique Lashes. Today I wanted to talk to you about training and the courses that I provide. So I've got my books here, so I wanted to just quickly guide you through sort of stuff that I've got here, just so you have an idea, so when you book in with me you know what to expect. So basically that's kind of my book, that's my manual, so I use everything that's here, that's kind of what I teach you, and that's all what I wrote from my experience. That's everything that I've learned over the years. That's everything that I wanted to share with you. What I found, and the reason I sort of wrote my own courses, is because I find that where I've done courses before, I haven't always gotten my money's worth. You're doing courses because you want to develop, because you want to start a career, because you want to start your business, because you want to do something else. So that's why I wanted to do something unique, and the experience that I give you is designed to every single person. So I concentrate mainly on one-to-one training. I do small groups, but mainly I want to make sure that there is only as many of you in the group to be able to absorb the knowledge and be able to practice properly. I don't stand there with 15 people in the room just on my own, because it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You cannot absorb the information and the knowledge that I want to share with you. So when you come into one of my courses, what you'll get is a starter pack, which I'll do a separate video on, so you can see what's actually in your starter kit, and you'll get a manual, which is one of those. So basically everything that I wanted to narrow this down, basically, so I didn't want to give you 80 pages because it's just going to be too much, it's going to be too confusing. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to narrow it down a little bit, just to make sure that you've got everything at a glance. So if you ever sit in there like I did when I was training the first time and practicing on people, practicing on models, I used to just sit there and look through my notes, and I'd be literally just flicking through it thinking, oh my god, she mentioned it somewhere, where is it, what can I find, where can I find the information? So I wanted to do exactly the same for you. So I wanted to make sure that you've got information that you can just grab whenever you need it, and then you can just literally look through it. Even if you're working with a client, you can just grab it and think, oh yeah, what kind of style was she talking about? It's all in there. So basically what we'll cover is, there's like a little love note from me to you, and basically what we're covering is a little bit of history of lashes. Then we'll go on to sort of anatomy of the eye, to make sure that everything, you understand the basics, because you can't actually work with clients' eyes without actually understanding the basics of how the eye works, why it's important to be careful. I know some people think it's common sense, it's really not. It still has to be said. I'll give you a whole equipment list. So that's something that I've never gotten myself. So I've never went on to a course that told me you need to get A, B, C and D for this, you need to get this for that. So they gave me a starter kit and say move on. What I did is I looked at furniture and lighting, I looked at sort of your room, the design of the room, I looked at products that you use, sort of preparation of the eye, I looked at everything else that you could possibly need, and what I did is I broke it down in stages. So I broke it down into separation of for the rooms, where the premises have to be, what the room needs, exactly, sort of bed, light, everything like that. Then we're moving on to the preparation of the station, tell you everything there. I then tell you exactly what you need to use before you start the application, during application, after application. You have everything. So you get a comprehensive list. At the end of the day, you'll get a comprehensive list of every single thing that you need to succeed in your career as an eyelash technician, eyelash artist. So in your manual, after sort of the equipment list, we'll talk about product knowledge, just so to make sure that you kind of understand all the other things that I mentioned in the course, and just to make sure that you haven't forgotten anything. So what I tried to do is narrow it down, so take the essence of this and just put it straight into your manual, so you can have that for yourself. We go on to health and safety, talking about glue, humidity, all that sort of thing that you could have forgotten during the training, because it's intense. There's a lot of knowledge, a lot of information going in, so just to make sure that you haven't missed anything. sort of any chairs, utensils, anything like that. Then you've got sort of different lashes, different styles, how to sort of apply the lashes onto sort of natural lashes, choosing the right curl, choosing the right extensions length. Then you've got the whole styling, so I've got beautiful pictures showing you exactly how to style, what sort of not to do, things like that, just to help you out. When you have your client with you, you can actually grab this and think, actually, do I need to use the open eye, or do I need to use sort of doll style, whatever it is. I put the basic styles in here. Obviously, as you develop, there is way more, but this is something that you could start with and practice. I've also put in sort of corrections of any problems, any sort of common problematic irregular eyes, things like that. So I've put all the ideas that you can use, how to correct those. So there's a lot about styling, a lot to help you with pictures, just to help you sort of with the process. We talk about patch tests, so all that information is here, so you don't have to think, oh gosh, is it for 24 hours or 48 I need to wait, do I need to patch this, do I need to patch this? It's all in here. We then go on to sort of applying eyelash extensions, the maps, so all the maps are here, you can just grab it and go. And then sort of application steps and any sort of helpful photographs are here, so everything is explained at the end. So if you sort of think, oh, I'm not really sure what a soft brush is or mascara wand or anything like that, you can actually just look and reference it back, and it sits at the back. So that's kind of the manual that you get for you to take home after the course of one-to-one training. I will be talking a little bit more about Russian volumes because that's a little bit different. Obviously with the foundation course you need to have the basics, like I was talking in a different video, that you have to have the basics to build. You need to have a strong foundation to then build on that and to grow your business. So if you choose in the course, you have to have a really good course, a really good foundation to take you further and forward. So that's today just about the books. Really exciting. So we will be doing another one on Russian volume, and we will be doing another one on the what you get in your starter kit. So if you haven't signed up to your training and you think you'd really like to do it, please feel free to message me. You can message me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, directly through my website, wherever you like. There is a lot of information on my website, which is mystiquelashes.co.uk. There's loads, there's frequently asked questions, there's a lot of information there, there's a lot of information in the courses section. So if you think, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not sure about this idea, just literally you can feel free to go on there and have a look, and hopefully you'll find it useful. If I can help with anything else, give me a shout, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye. Thanks for listening.